BoxingVoice.com, Nesta Gibbs, in association with FightHype.com, here with Kyrone. Shut it down, Davis. What up, champ?
My name wrong.
What? It's not Kyrone? Kyrone.
You just call me Kyle Shut It Down. That works.
Kyle Shut It Down. I'm gonna keep that there so nobody else make the same mistake.
Yeah.
That being said, I didn't expect to see you here, man. 6 weeks out here in Florida training with Erickson Lubin, man, getting him ready for the fight. You got anything cooking yourself?
I've been working on something end of the summer, so I'm just in here kind of like staying sharp. You feel what I'm saying? It's like making sure my body's still, clicking. When you're a fighter, you gotta kind of make sure that even though you're taking a little rest, you're making sure that your body's still thinking boxing. So that's why I'm out here. And that's my homie too, so I'm making sure he's sharp so that when he get in the ring, he can win. Man, I remember when I first met you, you would be brought out to training camp to spar Adrian. Now you're like 168 pounder. Like I'm whatever I want to be.
Damn.
My weight is whatever I wanted it to be.
So you might go higher than 168?
I mean, maybe sometime in my career, but I'm still campaigning at 160, so it's not like a flush move to 168. It's when the opportunity presents itself with something special. That's where I move.
That's even crazier than them. You moved up 8 pounds, put on one of the best performances of your life at a weight that you just like flirting with. That being said, I gotta get messy, man. I told Darrell, I seen him here. It's like, how do you feel being in the same room with a Darrell, knowing that you think you beat a Darrell?
I mean, this is boxing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's no hard feelings. This is a business. It's a job. You think like that because when you fight, naturally, you in the street. You know what I mean? We got beef, but it ain't no beef. I ain't had no problem with Anthony Darrell. I had no problem with the family and nothing like that. It was strictly I got a call. They want to give me some bread to go fight somebody. This is what I do. I'm gonna get in the ring and I'm gonna put on. That's how you work as a business. You know what I mean? A lot of my friends they're boxers and they fight each other, and you kind of it's business. You know, when they train for their fight, you kind of stay out of it. They fight, everybody friends again. That's like it's a business. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it get a little bit more personal depending on the situation, but most of the time, man, we all know each other.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. And I hear you might be sparring him tomorrow, right?
I don't know where they got me. I don't know what they got me on.
Okay, I thought I heard that maybe a 2 o'clock session.
Listen, I'm here, so like I'll be in there working with anybody. That's just how I am, though. You know, I love the work and love the challenges, and Andre's a good boxer. So, have you talked to anybody to get that rematch? Do you want that rematch, or are you just looking past it and moving on? So after the fight was over, I'm like, yeah, let's do it again. You know what I mean? I didn't get the result that I wanted. I thought I won. So, I mean, I would do it again. But in his career, in the place that he's in his career, I know he's chasing like, I guess, a different kind of, situation. I was a fight where it was like a lose-lose, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was supposed to beat me and he did, you know what I'm saying? And for my situation, it's a win-win, because y'all didn't think I was going to win. Y'all didn't think I was good as I said I was, so.
That's what's up. So, you still with Stephen Edwards, Breadman?
Yeah.
Okay, so you just working out here as a sparring partner?
Yeah, he called me, he told me, you know what I mean, he used my assistance. I said, hell yeah, I come down here to keep me in the gym, keep me kind of actively, because he getting sharper, so I got to get sharper. So it definitely is a situation where it's like, man, it's good to be here. Do you like it out here in Florida? Is it easier to make weight for you think, or at least to maintain the weight? Anywhere it's heat, it's easier to make weight, but you got to also understand, it's hot in Philly right now, so it don't really matter where I'm at this time of year, but when the winter time, this is a place where I will cut weight probably easier. But I'm disciplined in camp, so cutting weight is not a problem when I'm on my shit. It's funny you say you disciplined, because I was gonna ask that, but from a different aspect. Like, do you like being away more than you like training at home? Like, is this something better for you to relocate for training camp, or do you not mind doing your camp in Philly? It doesn't matter to me. It's a gym. When I'm focusing my fight, I kind of like block everybody off. I kind of get a little antisocial, so it's not really a problem for me. So it's no big deal. No matter where I'm training, I'm always focused on the task. But you know what I mean? Taking my camp somewhere else could be a thing. If we had a game plan of how we're gonna do it, we gotta sit down. We have to talk about it. But I'm cool where I'm at. I had a good training camp my last fight, and we'll have another one, my next fight.
Want to get your thoughts, man. You the head sparring partner. It looks like you've been here for 6 weeks with Lubin. You getting him right for this fight with Jeison Rosario, former unified champion. How do you see that fight playing out?
I think Hammer's he's a better fighter than people actually give credit to. A better boxer than people give him credit for. And I think Rosario was a little one-dimensional. He got good power. I think the fight comes down to Erickson just like believing in himself and kind of just putting them punches together, and because he can hurt Rosario. Rosario don't got the best of chins. We've seen him hurt. So I think if Hammer put the right punches together and he's alert, he's gonna win the fight.
I was interviewing Andre Durrell, and he seems to believe like the Hammer could outbox him until the stoppage comes. You were just talking how highly, or rather, how people don't know how good of a boxer he is. Is he capable of that? Like, can he?
Well, you've seen it. Gallimore didn't touch him at all, so he can definitely box. I mean, he's a talented fighter, man. Rosario is a powerful dude, so you just kind of gotta watch out for him early and just put punches together, discourage him, and then a stoppage will come. You can't rush it because Rosario do have a punch a powerful, both heavy-handed in both his hands. So you just gotta be kind of like patient with it and let the fight to come to you. I think he's gonna win this fight.
So I've been asking everybody in the gym basically like, is it more complex than just looking at the last fight with Jamel and saying, oh, let's go to the body?
Well, boxing is complex. There's so many different things and variables that go into the fight. It's things that can happen like today or tomorrow that can change the outcome of a fight, depending on what they're doing in the gym or depending on what you eating or how you making weight and stuff like that. So it's a lot of variables. It's like what could change a fight. So when you get in the ring, you just got to be a hunter. You know what I mean? Anything can happen. You come out and he could throw like a crazy haymaker and hurt you early. You gotta be able to weather the storms. Anything happens in boxing. It's just them kind of sports. It's why it's so fun to watch. But if he's 100%, I think he'll win the fight.
Spence Pacquiao, man, what do you think?
What Pacquiao doing is crazy. Oh man, what that man doing crazy? Like at the age that he's at, and fighting the top dude at 47.
All the belts too. They're gonna reinstate him, and it should be all 3 belts on the line.
Well, not all 3. It's 3 out of 4.
Well, yeah. I mean all 3, meaning 3 on the PBC side. But this man knows his boxing.
Yeah, you can't forget about Terrence Crawford, and we're not gonna do that.
No, for sure.
But I think that this fight is huge, man. It's one of those fights where, like, man, if Pacquiao could pull that clock back one more time, he's a difficult style.
Can he though?
I mean, what indicates you that? What gives you indication that he can't do it? Like, it's been time. How many times have you been in the ring and be like, damn, he did it again? So it's one of those fights where I feel like he could win a fight. If he comes in and he's like, and he could pull that clock back one more time. All right, Manny, this is the last one. You feel me? I don't want to keep seeing him getting there with these killers, man, because he's had a great career and no one wants to see him get hurt. And you can tell he's a great person. But Earl, man's a dog. Earl can really fight. He can really box. He's an Olympian. He has good power. He has good timing. So Pacquiao got to be really careful. And Earl got to just be dominant. I think that he can do that. I think Earl can be dominant, and I think Pacquiao can turn the clock back, which is why it makes me excited. Like, we'll try to see what happens. Because 08 Pacquiao, I don't think nobody beats 08 Pacquiao. So I mean, if he can get one of the performances, and I know he's taking it serious because I think he knows what he's in there with. So it should be a good fight. I hope everybody get out of that thing safely, because that's a firefight.
Definitely.
It's a firefight.
Now, it was rumored that he was supposed to be fighting Crawford in Qatar, and that didn't happen. Would you have given Pacquiao the same kind of chances in that fight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think they're all in like kind of same realm. When we talk about Pacquiao, turn the clock back, all in the same realm. Pacquiao Crawford as a fight is like crazy fight. 2 battle styles, and they both got the same mindset of just like kill or be killed kind of mindset. They both don't want to lose real bad. So that would be a great, excellent fight if we ever get that. Well, Who knows? So,
well, the one that everybody wants that we don't know are we gonna get is obviously Spence versus Crawford. What's your thoughts on that? Like Spence versus Crawford?
I think if it happens, it has to happen soon. Because Crawford is 33, 34 now. So it has to happen soon, man. Because I want to see the best of them. But it seems boxing's so weird. It seems like a fighter gotta lose, then they want to make the fight happen. So I hope they fight both when they're undefeated, and then we can see a good fight for all the titles. Maybe after this fight. I don't know how long his contract with Top Rank is up. But
yeah, I think in October.
He gotta get out of that thing, man, because he can't get no fights. There ain't nobody over there for him to fight. So he gotta come over here, or he gotta at least be a free agent, and then he can like kind of work his deals out the way he want to work it. But he can't just sign another deal and be stuck fighting old fighters that used to be somebody's. So
Trilogy, man. Can Wilder get it done?
Of course he can get it done. He's gotten it done. That 12th round knockdown in that first fight. I mean, any other referee, that fight was over. Dude head went behind, hit the canvas. His eyes went straight back to his head. Any other ref see that, it's like wave offable. You know what I'm saying? So he can get it done because he can do that, and we've seen him do it. But will he get it done? He has to land that punch again. We've seen Tyson Fury go down a few times in his career. I remember I seen another Philly guy Cunningham put him down. So, I mean, he's vulnerable in that situation. He get hit with one of the hardest punches that ever put on a pair of boxing gloves. So Wilder could definitely get it done if he lands that punch. He gotta be fully focused and he have to be sharp that day. So I'm rooting for him because he's the American guy, you know, and he looks like me. So I always push for you know what I mean, that representation of just, you know what I mean. Because he works hard and you see the dedication they put in, and he's a good role model to the community and everybody around him. So I definitely want to see him win.
What do you think about the link up between him and Malik Scott? Have you seen those videos and clips? What do you think? Does he look good?
Malik Scott's a good boxer. He looks like he learned some stuff. I don't know how it would translate to the ring. We just got to see. The reason I say it would translate though a little bit, I was watching it the other day too, because Wilder got in this game late, so that means he's a quick learner. So if he's a quick learner and he applies what he's learning, then he might be able to apply some of that stuff, and just even if you take a little bit of it, it'll help him out.
So you're rooting for Wilder? Yeah. You're not making an official pick?
No, I can't pick that fight. That fight is either Tyson Fury wins outboxing Wilder, or Wilder catches him with a shot. You know,
all right. Unified heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua taking on Alexander Usyk.
That fight's official?
No, but yes. Okay. No, but yes. But shout out to you for being on point, knowing your boxing news. They talking about it. They want to get it done, but Usyk is saying, Eddie, more money. Everybody wants a payday, man.
Usyk is saying that?
Usyk is saying that. More money.
What do you ask me? What think is going to happen in the fight?
Yeah. Outcome.
If they fought? Usyk is a talented boxer. Joshua is a powerful dude. I think that, if Usyk, it depends how Usyk takes the punches. That's a powerful dude, man. And he got pretty quick hands, and he's fundamentally sound. He's not like anything you look at and be like, wow, but that's a powerful dude, and he knows how to box. So if Usyk can take the power, he'll definitely give him problems, because Usyk is a smaller person who uses his legs real well, throws the combination real well, and he got a natural flow, like almost flows like a super middleweight, the way that he flows and throws his punches. So that's definitely an interesting fight. Usyk will have to be able to use his boxing ability to get out of the way to be more powerful Joshua, and he will have to box his ears off. He might be able to even hurt him later in the fight. So that's an even fight to me. That's a 50-50 fight.
Based off the way that Joshua boxed versus Ruiz, who do you think is the better boxer, Usyk or Joshua?
I think Usyk is a better natural boxer. I think Joshua got in his bag for that second
Ruiz fight.
He was locked in. You could tell he wasn't playing no games. He was all light. He used the jab real well. He used the ring real well. He didn't get suckered into a street fight or a brawl. So it definitely was a good performance. But he was locked in. But he would have to be locked in the way he's locked in for that fight, for this fight, because Usyk is a threat.
Did you see the Mayweather-Logan Paul fight?
I was there.
You was there. That's right. We interviewed you. You were there.
It was a fight. I mean, it wasn't really a fight. It was an exhibition, and they kind of went in there and they just moved around. So, I mean, it was cool to see Floyd in there, walk through the ring walk and get in and do all that stuff. We get the legend of the sport, but it wasn't a real fight. And if you was anticipating a real fight, then of course you was let down. But
I was let down. I was anticipating a real stoppage. I thought he would stop this kid who's a novice who has a loss to a YouTuber. Tell me you thought the same thing.
I did think he was a stopping, but it looked like he kind of wasn't in the mood. You know what I mean? It's hard to get up when the fight don't count.
A lot of fighters I'm speaking to are saying it was the weight. Like after seeing them in the ring, they're like, wow, he was a lot bigger than Floyd, so I could see why the stoppage didn't come. What about you?
Maybe. That man is 50 years old, man. I don't know exactly what's going through his mind. What it looked like to me, it looked like he just kind of didn't want to put in that extra to go in and stop the dude, because it takes a little bit of effort to go ahead and just really close the show. He was getting him to that point, but it would have took another gear that Floyd probably didn't want to go hop in his bag to do that for. It was an exhibition. The dude started holding and tugging. He probably was over it. I don't know. It wasn't a fight though. I wasn't really interested in the outcome. When I was watching it, I was kind of like, it was kind of nothing.
But you showed up, so did you come out because you knew it was going to be an event?
Well, I'm a boxer, so you know, when all my boxer friends come out, and we all come to a place, and you know, we watch the fights. It's kind of what you do, like go and watch Sunday night football. You don't go not watch Sunday night football because your team not in. You know, you still watch football. That's kind of how it was. We all kind of came out as Floyd Mayweather, so it was an event. And it was cool, and there was some other good cards, fights on the card. Jared Hurd and Aries, and
that was a good fight.
That Badu Jack, you know, dude, can't blame Badu Jack because Pacquiao tested positive for PEDs. So, but he did what he had to do and got a guy that wasn't supposed to be in there with him out of there. So, it was cool. It was a cool event, and it keeps boxing on everybody's radar. So, I'm not mad at the event, but it's kind of like disrespectful how much these dudes are getting paid. But.
Yeah, Leon felt the same way. So, would you take that Aries fight? Have you been given a phone call since he upset the apple card that was at 160? That's where you campaign.
I haven't even thought about that.
Oh, word?
I mean, come on. You would think like every time something happens, it's like, yo, you can fight. I don't turn nobody down. I presented opportunities. My team says this is the opportunity, and I say yes. I'm a fighter at heart. You know, I do my stuff business-wise too, but you know, I'm a fighter at heart. We want to fight. We're gonna fight, and if it's a good situation, if it makes sense to my team, then that's what we do. So I don't really get into all that, calling people out and doing all that. I'm doing my own thing, and I don't turn down no challenges.
Jake Paul, man, gotta ask about these guys, man. They turning into boxers. They getting 3-fight deals with Showtime, and now he's gonna fight Tyrone Woodley. Do you know Woodley?
Like I know his face. I never seen him fight. Not even the MMA or anything. I haven't seen him box. So I don't even know if he could box. I think somebody was trying to show me highlights of him, so I'm like knocking somebody out, but they weren't fighters. So I don't know. I don't know if it's a setup or if it's like I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I'm not really interested in the fight. I'm probably not going. That's probably if they the main event.
They the main event.
Yeah, I probably won't end up watching it unless somebody else that got the fight on. Unless I watch TV, but I'm not gonna be rushing to go buy. Or I don't know how they doing the, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely pay-per-view.
Well, I don't. That's crazy. You know, it's gonna be what it is. Let me tell you something though. It's not gonna work for too long because you gotta actually be a fighter to maintain your record, even at the level that you're fighting on. And I say that to say like,
but they saying he taking it serious. Like,
you can take anything that you want to do serious. You gotta really have it. And from what I've seen, he doesn't look like a real fighter.
Oh, okay. But people say Jake is the better brother.
Jake? He's the better fighter?
Out of the two brothers?
Oh, I don't know. Like, you asking me foreign questions. This is like questions you ask a YouTuber. Like, these are questions you ask. Like, I don't be in the gym with these guys. That'd be cool to come down and we spar or something. I can give you a better gauge of that talent level.
He was working out here in Miami not too long ago.
Well, I'm down here for another week. It'll be cool. I'm not familiar with that skill set at all. I would love if they shocked me and he was pretty good, but the way that the way he's perceiving himself and the way he's going about it looks like he a lot more experienced than he really is. The way he's talking, so it kind of looks aggravating because he's just having nothing to show for it. But if he proved me wrong, he proved me wrong. This is a competitive sport, and if he's serious about it, then we're here.
Oh, he's serious. He want to do a card with Charlo, he said.
What did he fight at?
Oh, man. I mean, they cruiserweights at least.
Like 190s?
At least, yeah.
I mean, it's competition out there. So they won it. They didn't get it. But from what looks of it, it's like he don't really want it. He fighting an MMA guy, never fought boxing. I don't care how many MMA fights. You seen how hard that fight was for Clarissa Shields? She was a two-time gold medalist and she barely lost a round as a pro. You know how hard that MMA fight was? She was fighting. I mean, to do what she did was amazing. You know what I mean? Clarissa Shields is an amazing athlete. You see how hard that was? She's a two-time gold medalist. These are two different kind of sports. You know what I mean? You gotta really dissolve yourself in a sport to get to a certain level. So we'll see.